A few years back, I was at the Women's US Open, and it was the day before the first round, and my student was really struggling with her tempo. This is high stakes coaching. I gave her these two drills, and she went on to have a great tournament. First of all, what is tempo? Tempo is not swing speed. People think of tempo as like how fast they swing the golf club. All right, that's part of the equation. But tempo is really about transition. And that's what I call the moment of truth. People talk about the moment of truth being impact, but to me as a golf instructor for over 30 years, the moment of truth is in this transition. And some people have a very quick transition. Some people have a slower transition. There's no right or wrong. But when that transition gets off, i.e. tempo gets off, we can really struggle with our golf swing, whether we're a tour pro at the US Open or you're just a regular guy like the rest of us playing this lovely game of golf. Some people have a quick transition. Think of like a Lanny Watkins, a Fuzzy Zeller. These guys had very quick transitions, but were great players. Then you've got guys like an Ernie Els, right? He's got a long, slow, free-flowing swing. Great player, but they have differences in tempo. When you look at tempo, you got to first of all understand what it is. It's that transition. And one of the first keys, and I'll talk about the two drills here that I gave my student at the US Open, one of the real keys is making sure you have a club shaft that matches your tempo, that matches your transition. So like in the MaxVert 2, we have what we call adaptive shaft technology. Adaptive shaft, meaning it kind of adapts to your tempo, to your change of direction. The first drill that I gave my student is what I call my 50, 75, and 100. You can do this with your driver, or you can do it with an iron. Here's how it works. What you're gonna do is we're gonna work in reverse. We're gonna go 100, 75, and 50. So I'm gonna hit a stock shot right here. And I got my main man, Nick, behind the camera. Nick, you ready to go? Okay, turn up the shutter speed, Nick, because this one is full speed. All right, Nick gave me a thumbs up. Make sure you give us a thumbs up as well. And be sure to tell us where you're from. The first part of the drill is just hit your stock shot. We call it the 100%. So here we go. All right, I'll take that. I hit a little bit low on the face, but for me, all right, I hit a normal drive probably 275 to 280, depending upon, of course, the conditions, all right? So that's my 100. That is my stock shot. The second part of this drill is to hit 75% of that. I'm gonna make a full swing. That's the key. When you do this drill, it's gotta be a full swing, but I'm gonna bring my tempo down 25%. I hit 100 stock. Now I'm gonna hit 75. So this drive will probably go, or should go, around 220, 215, give or take. I'm gonna make a full swing, but I'm just gonna bring the tempo down a little bit. Okay, hit that one a little bit out on the toe. All right, but I could feel that. I hit it out on the toe, and therefore I hit kind of a hook on it, but that was my 75%. Now you can guess already where we're going with the third part. Now I'm gonna do my 50. All right, so now I'm gonna try to hit this drive about 150 yards. Okay, full swing, 150 yards. All right, then we're gonna talk a little bit about why this works, and then the second drill that you can do. So here we go, full swing. Okay, that was actually pretty solid. Nick, do you think that went about 150? Yeah, this guy's a tough customer. All right, so you get the idea. You got stock, 75%, 50%. So the reason that works is because it forces your body to make a full swing, but change the way in which you transition, okay? Normal, a little slower, and then even a little bit slower. And when you do that, you'll start to feel the difference between the two. Now the second drill that I gave at the US Open, all right, was this one. Now this one has to do with kind of different looks with the eyes, okay? Because we can really improve our tempo, timing, rhythm, whatever word you want to use, simply by focusing on different things. And we do this a lot actually with putting. Okay, we do some putting, all right? And this drill actually is in our new short game book. All right, so here we go. So this works like this. There's different spots. So I'm gonna do it without the golf ball. So I'm gonna take you're gonna take your regular setup, and you're gonna say to yourself 1, and as you do that, you're gonna look at the target. So it's 1, look at the target, 2, back, looking at the ball, 3 is my backswing, 4 is impact. Okay, so let me do it again. This time, I'm not gonna hit a ball, I'll do that in a second. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me go ahead and do it with the ball. So here we go, set in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was pretty good. You should be saying 4 right at the moment of impact. Why does that work? Because it creates rhythm and cadence. You could even do this drill with like a metronome, all right? Boom, 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 when we struggled with her tempo, which happened at the US Open, the swing didn't change from Monday to Wednesday. Okay, the grip didn't change from Monday to Wednesday. What changed was the tempo. Maybe we're a little bit more nervous. Maybe it's a big day. Maybe it's a big round. Maybe it's the US Open. But those types of pressure situations typically can change the tempo or the transition. These couple drills can help you get back on track. Now that we've got your tempo dialed in, check out my next video. And if you want to personally work with us and the team here at VLS Golf, check out vlscoaching.com.